Today we are on the road with a load of S30 medium logs, heading for the Onepu Logyard, just outside the settlement of Kawerau in New Zealand's Bay of Plenty. These logs have come from the Kawerau forest, one of the largest plantation forests in the world. S30 medium is a structural grade log, strong and straight, perfect for framing timber. Once processed, it will be used in building projects both here and overseas. Kawerau's forestry industry has been the heartbeat of this region for decades. The town was built in the early 1950s to service the Tasman pulp and paper mill. Its location was chosen for 3 reasons: close proximity to Kawerau's pine plantations, a steady water supply from the Tarawera River, and access to geothermal steam from the volcanic plateau. These resources made Kawerau one of the most productive pulp producing centres in the southern hemisphere. Arriving at Onepu, the first stop is the weighbridge. Every truck is weighed in before unloading. This gives the gross weight of the truck and trailer with the load. After unloading, we'll weigh again to get the tare weight. The difference between the two is the net load weight, which is recorded for tracking and payment. Onepu Logyard is a busy hub. Logs from surrounding forests arrive here by road and rail. Inside, they're measured, sorted, and stacked for processing or export. Some logs go directly into the Kawerau mill complex, while others are reloaded for transport to ports like Tauranga for shipping overseas. Kawerau's industrial area is home to companies such as Norske Skog, OG Fiber Solutions, and S30. They produce everything from newsprint and packaging board to household tissue products. The mills are powered in part by the Kawerau Geothermal Power Station, the largest single-generator geothermal plant in New Zealand. The tissue plant is the only one in the world powered entirely by geothermal steam, reducing greenhouse gas emissions by tens of thousands of tons a year. With the weigh-in complete, the next stop is the drop zone. The loaders here are powerful and precise, each capable of lifting several tons at a time. Once cleared, the chains come off and the loader operator takes over, moving the logs from the deck to the stack in just minutes, while the loader works. It's worth noting that Kawerau was designed with its community in mind. The original town plan included wide streets, green belts, and recreational areas, creating a comfortable environment for mill workers and their families. Generations here have grown up with forestry as part of everyday life. The paperwork is signed, and the delivery is complete. These logs might be processed into timber within days or stored until needed. But either way, they are now one step closer to their final use. Thanks for riding along on today's delivery. Like and subscribe for more runs, more forestry insights, and more days on the road. After leaving the Onepu Logyard with the deck empty, it's time to head back toward the source, the Kawerau forest. Rolling out of Kawerau, the road opens up into the flat plains of the Rangitaiki, with farmland stretching to the horizon. On a clear day, you can see the peaks of the volcanic plateau in the distance, a reminder of the land's geothermal heart. The run back toward Kawerau takes us past Mount Edgecumbe, or Putawaki. It's a landmark, visible for miles and holds deep cultural significance for local iwi. The mountain's distinctive profile has been a guidepost for generations of travelers, and today it's a familiar sight for anyone working the forestry. Roots in this region. As we turn off toward the forest, the landscape shifts. The patchwork of farmland gives way to endless rows of radiata pine, neatly planted in compartments of different ages. Some blocks are young, with trees barely head height, while others are mature stands ready for harvest. The Kawerau forest stretches over 2,900 square kilometres, making it New Zealand's largest plantation forest and the second largest in the southern hemisphere. Driving into the forest, the roads narrow and the air takes on the scent of pine. It's a working landscape, with logging crews, loaders, and harvesters operating in different blocks. Skid sites mark the points where felled trees are processed, trimmed, graded, and stacked for transport. This is where today's next load will come from, beginning its own journey from the forest floor to the mills and yards.